Hey, beautiful people, another episode, another recap video. Today's episode is The Kindergarten Kid. In the episode, the crystal gems are bubbling the corrupted gems that Jasper previously captured and imprisoned. Pearl and Amethyst question the morality of what they're doing versus what Jasper did.
They're cared for in the stasis of the bubble. As long as they're bubbled, they can't hurt anyone, and they won't suffer. It's what Rose wanted.
A flighty gem escapes Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Peridot makes fun of them for losing to such a stupid gem.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
The crystal gems put Peridot in charge of capturing the corrupted gem, and Steven stays behind to help.
You don't poof easily, huh?
After a few failed attempts at poofing the corrupted gem, Steven tries to show Peridot the perspective of the monster, which leads into the perfect gift for Tumblr shitposting. Peridot is able to poof the gem, and the crystal gems reveal they've been watching the entire time, knowing what was going to happen through future vision.
We knew it'd be funny.
Future vision.
Peridot bubbles the gem and admits that it's harder than it looks, and she sends the bubble off to her home. End of episode. As a seasonal premiere, this is probably the weakest one yet, outside of maybe Gem Glow. If we compare it to Full Disclosure or Super Watermelon Island, honestly, it's not nearly as a strong episode. It's very light and fluffy, and it's something that we needed, but Know Your Fusion is equally light and fluffy and mostly a comedic episode, but it does bring a lot of insight to the characters, and it does bring two fusions that we don't normally get to see for most of the episode. So I would say Know Your Fusion is a little bit more exciting, and I think it would have been better as a seasonal premiere than this episode. With that being said, the episode's really funny. It's got a lot of clear references to the Raod Runner Looney Tunes cartoon. It even shows shots and gags that are directly referencing the Raod Runner cartoons, and with the desert background, it's perfect. We did learn that Peridot bubbles things green, and when gems teleport things, it goes to their home, which, for the crystal gems, is the burning room in the crystal temple, and for Peridot, it's the barn, which seems like a bad idea. I don't know, just keeping poof gems at the barn, it just sounds like it's going to pop and then regenerate, and then we have this whole mess again, which is probably, I could see a sequel Peridot chasing after this thing episode. Who knows? I think it's really funny that Lapis borrowed Amethyst's book. I think that's really neat. And Steven's mentality of always trying to think of others is really sweet, and it shows through here. He sees the perspective of the monster, someone that's lost and scared, and just kind of attacks because it wants to be left alone.
This is life for you now. End less suffering.
It really makes you question, like, in a way, if we go back, this monster here, the Raod Runner monster, is almost the centipedal for Peridot as to Steven. Like, there's some interesting parallels. I wonder if this monster will get brought back eventually. What I find very interesting is that, like, this monster's gem looks like it would be where its nose is, and it's such a big square. Granted, this monster resembles nothing of a humanoid, so we don't know where the gem placement is. And I feel like this is one of those monsters that were designed as a monster and probably was never going to be intended to be shown as a gem itself. Versus, like, you know, the Jasper monsters are very clearly Jaspers. Like, they were based off Jasper's human design versus the other way around. And I think that's kind of like with the Centipedal as well. Like, we're retroactively designing humanoids based off of the monsters. And I think we're going to get some really unique designs for that. I wonder what gemstone it actually is, but otherwise, there's not really a lot to talk about this episode. I'm more excited about Know Your Fusion than the other future episodes. So, if I missed anything, let me know in the comments down below. But otherwise, I will see you guys next episode. Love ya.